When engaging in benevolence ministry, every conversation, every prayer, and every small act of kindness can make a lasting difference in someone's life. But to serve well and avoid burnout, it helps to have a few best practices in place. These simple, proven tips will allow you and your team to serve your community with both compassion and wisdom as you offer urgent help and eternal hope. Start with prayer. Before you do anything else, pray. Pray before your day starts, pray before each meeting, and if someone comes to you with a need, stop and pray with them right then. Doing so will remind both of you that God is the one in charge, and He cares deeply about every situation we face as His created people. Let Scripture guide you. When in doubt, go to the Word, seek Scripture's guidance as you discern the ways your church will meet needs. The Bible reminds us to look to His Word as we consider our next steps as we seek to serve others. Remember the words of 2 Timothy 3:16-17. All Scripture is inspired by God and is profitable for teaching, for rebuking, for correcting, for training in righteousness, so that the man of God may be complete, equipped for every good work. Stay organized and keep good notes. This tip might not sound very exciting, but good record keeping really matters. Write down who you have talked to, what was shared, and what steps were taken. If something urgent comes up, make sure your ministry leader knows right away. Clear notes protect your team, make your ministry more efficient, and help you extend the most consistent care for the people you're seeking to serve. Be wise with money. One common practice is to avoid handing out cash directly. Instead, pay vendors or service providers directly and request documentation when necessary. In certain situations, however, having a small amount of petty cash on hand may be essential for emergencies. This keeps everything above board and ensures that help goes where it's needed most. You don't have to do something huge to make an impact. Remember, it's the small gestures, a grocery card, a prayer, a kind word, that means the most. Big or small, every act done in love points people to Jesus. Don't serve alone. Benevolence ministry isn't a solo act and shouldn't be done in isolation. Have a team you can pray with, talk through requests, and lean on for wisdom. Some people you are serving will be ready for real life change, while others might not be, and that's okay. Your role is to love them faithfully, not to try to fix everything. Double up on the follow-up. After the first contact, don't just disappear. Offer resources, encouragement, or a connection to another ministry, like a support group, Bible study, or community meal. A relationship with Jesus in His church is even more important than meeting a person's physical need. Let me tell you a quick story. When our ministry center first launched its initiative for serving individuals who were once chronically homeless, we met Ms. H. In the beginning, she did not want us to pray with her or offer any spiritual care. But as we continued to follow up with her, her heart began to soften, and she eventually welcomed prayer and later the opportunity to hear the gospel. Today, she has become a leader within the group and a member of one of our church partners. Her testimony has been a bright light for others in our community to follow. Next, take care of yourself and celebrate God's work. Serving others can take a lot out of you. Make time to rest, pray, and recharge. After all, self-care isn't selfish, it's stewardship. Periodically, create a space for those who serve in your benevolence ministry to gather, remember, and celebrate what the Lord has done in your community. It's a marathon, not a sprint. You can't meet every need immediately. Benevolence ministry takes time and patience. Be honest about what your ministry can do. It's always better to under-promise and over-deliver. Don't make any promises on services that can't be provided. And before confirming the ability to deliver any services, emphasize that you need to check with your ministry or church leadership first. Jesus, in His ultimate humility, resonated with the least of these. He gave His life so that we could receive restoration and hope to meet our greatest spiritual need for salvation. Matthew 25:35-36 reminds us, "For I was hungry, and you gave me something to eat. I was thirsty, and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger, and you took me in. I was naked, and you clothed me. I was sick, and you took care of me. I was in prison, and you visited me." So as you serve, remember, it's not about doing it perfectly. It's about showing up with love, grace, and a willing heart to demonstrate the Christ-like compassion and benevolence of the one who first loved us. That's how lives are changed here and for all eternity.